Greetings, African people. Tomorrow, the stage is set for one of the greatest reggae festivals in the world, Rebel Salute. The great Tony Rebel have been instrumental in organizing and setting the stage for this great show. No alcohol will be in this venue, but the ganja, the sensimina, the cali weed, they will be passing the Kochi on the left hand side because he has secured license to have the good old sensimina at the show. Not just for you to burn, but the different aspects of how marijuana can benefit us. Marijuana in Jamaica is not legal, but it has been decriminalized, and the Rastafarians are now able to use it as a sacrament, and you can carry a small amount, I think 2 ounces, without fear of prosecution. So if you go to Rebel Salute tomorrow, you can burn the sensimina, burn it, let it burn. Peter Tosh say, legalize it for a long time. And it's a bittersweet kind of situation because the Rastaman have been prosecuted for marijuana. You know, Marion Dean died for a spliff not very long ago. I have to keep repeating that. So, as a sensimina flow tomorrow night at this great show, and the people are going to feel hiry, we have to think about this as a people, how we always end up joining the race when it's late. I mean, it's never too late, but the thing about it is marijuana was one of those things that benefited the Jamaican people. Back in the day when I was a child, they had this thing called Coptic, and you will find an 18-year-old boy with a mansion, from the money that he made from selling ganja. And it eventually died out. Cops used to go and burn their fields. People got beaten and locked up in prison for marijuana that the world now says it's okay for us to have. These are all the issues I have because I think when we have resources, I don't mind sharing it with the world. I don't mind us, taking something from Canada or Europe. Because when you think about reggae music is supported by Europeans a lot. Japanese have always loved reggae music. And so it's nice to take what comes from your area and to spread it and share it with the world. So when you go to Rebel Salute tomorrow, you're going to see Europeans and you're going to see people from all across the world just jamming like one people, just enjoying themselves with no division that exists between them. That's what the world wants. But, we managed to find ways to separate ourselves. The Rebel Salute have always created a certain atmosphere, and it invites all kinds of people, but it has gone without any kind of negativity over the years. There's no alcohol that is served in the venue, and that's one of the things that I like. Marijuana is decriminalized, but it's still not freed up, because I think the Jamaican sensimina is the best anywhere in the world, and they know how to grow this thing. CNN now says that it has medicinal benefits. I don't know who needed that information because it's obvious that it is beneficial. But Black people around the world are still the sort of demonizing this thing because they have managed to allow others to convince them that it was a drug. And so after they've been convinced of it for so long now, they can't separate from that idea. You know, we always allow other people to come and tell us the things that we have that are no good. And then we separate ourselves from it and we lose out because Or that the island could benefit. Or that the island could benefit from this. We could be, growing and building. Because I don't know about you, but tell me what you think. Do you see marijuana as a drug? Was it ever seen as a drug? Now, I don't smoke, but I don't have a problem with individuals who smoke marijuana. But if I use marijuana, it would have to be um, medicinal. And also, I would never buy marijuana in the country that I live. Not because it's illegal alone, but I would never trust that. I would never trust that it's pure and it's that healthy thing. I would not trust buying marijuana or using it for medicinal purposes here. I would have to do that in my country where I know the Rastaman plants it and doesn't put dangerous pesticides on it or doesn't mix it with other substances that are addictive or bad for you. In Canada, marijuana, I think, is still illegal. I've heard arguments about now moving towards a direction where it might become legal, but I guarantee you, when it becomes legal in this space and you're able to go inside stores and buy it, it'll probably become like cigarettes. Something about it will become addictive and not good for your health. Big up to Tony Rebel. I wish I could be there, but I'm looking forward to seeing the highlights. Be blessed, everybody. Think on these things.